Evening, good evening. How y'all doing? Good evening. Listen, y'all. When I tell y'all something hit me this evening, I got a text message from a friend of mine, and unfortunately, uh, she had someone pass away in the family, and she knows that I'm a financial coach, and one of the products that I offer is life insurance. So she was asking me some questions about it, and she's like, I'm sitting here and I've been in the banking industry for a minute, and I'm sitting here and I'm looking at how much this person been paying on these insurance premiums. And what I'm trying to figure out is what is going to happen. Hey, how you doing, Ravang? Thank you for stopping by. Hey, Kim, how you doing this evening? So she said, I want to know what's gonna happen to the excess premiums did they been paying in? Do we get that bad? Hey, urban bush woman, how you doing? Do I get, like what happens to that money? Like, listen, let me explain something to you. That's how the insurance company makes their money, boo. They keep that money. So that's what I want y'all to know. That's one of the things I came on to let y'all know about this evening. Listen, yes, I'm the AI queen and I do all of that, but I'm also a financial coach. And that's something that is really dear to me, is letting people understand there's more than two different types of insurance, but there's two primary types of insurance that we hear about our entire lives growing up. There's term insurance and there's whole life insurance. Okay. And so when you have people telling you you get whole life insurance, you want to get whole life insurance because you can borrow against it. Okay, so let me explain something to you. When you say borrow, okay, I don't know about y'all, but if I'm borrowing and it's my money, okay, I shouldn't have to pay myself interest back, right? You got to think about that. Think about that for a moment. If you're borrowing money and it's your money, should you have to pay interest back? Well, I'm here to tell you right now, you borrow that money off of the insurance, what they call the cash value of that whole life insurance policy, you will have to pay interest on that borrowing. And what they don't tell you, but it is in the fine print, all those pages, you go to the end and you sign. Um, Good evening, Terry. How you doing? By God's grace, thank you for stepping in with us this evening. Listen, if you happen to borrow all of the face value or all of the cash value, excuse me, not face value, all of the cash value of that insurance policy, you also are surrendering that insurance policy, which means you no longer have coverage. And for those of us that are more seasoned saints in the life game, that might mean that we may not be able to get another insurance policy. So I for what I do, I suggest you get a term policy. And the company that I'm with, you get that term policy and you can keep that term policy, even though your term may no longer be, you get a 10-year, 20-year, 25-year, depending on 35 years, depending on how old you are when we get that policy set up on you. But the term policy, number one, is a lot cheaper per month. You can get a lot bigger amount, but then you also will invest the difference. So that money that you're now investing, you don't have to worry about borrowing on. You're earning the interest instead of paying back somebody else the interest. Zebra Pet, how are you doing? Oh my gosh, I'm so glad you're able to hop on this evening. Hi. Thank y'all so much for stopping in with me this evening. Oh my gosh, I'm so glad to see you guys. Zebra Pet, you on with me? Can you hear me? Listen, y'all, thank y'all so much for stopping in. But yeah, I'm gonna keep on talking just for a little while because I do want to get with y'all on the AI because I do have a challenge coming up October 20th through the 24th with AI. Your girl's been working on getting my certificates. I'm working on my Microsoft certificate right now for AI. I have already received a certificate from Google. I have also received one from IBM. I will be receiving more certificates as time goes. I am learning and I am wanting to teach you guys as I learn and as I grow because I've been working with AI now for the last couple of years. And there's so many things that AI can offer us as women, as business owners, just so many things that it can do to make our lives easier. Yes, it makes wonderful designs and it does funny little things, but there are so many more things that it can do. Um, I was telling them the other night I like to utilize it to help me find coupons because I like to save money. I don't know about y'all, but I like to save money. Anybody out there like to save money? I'm gonna put both hands up because I love to save money. Um, yes, yes. And listen, I will ask my Michelle all the time. Michelle, you got any coupon codes for this website? And she like, yeah, coach. Let me see what I can find for you. And listen, I'll check out the codes, and I almost all the time, if she brings me back a code, if she brings back 3 or 4 of them, 1 or 2 of them might not work, but normally at least one of them will work. Even if it's saving me a couple of dollars, honey, I like to save those coins, okay? Um, but yeah, so there are a lot of things that those AI tools are able to help us with. So I that's my main reason for being on here tonight. But after I got that text message today and the question came up, I think it's something that we just don't really talk about enough. And I think that, sometimes it's just a lack of understanding and a lack of knowledge. And the Bible says my people perish from the lack of knowledge. And I just want people to know. Um, like I said, I'm a financial coach. I'm licensed on that. And so I want to share that. I'm not charging anybody anything. I just want you to know and to understand whole life insurance, just the industry as a whole. There's just a lot that people just don't understand. And, I want you to understand. So hear me and understand this. Number one, if your only whole life policy that you have, or if your only life insurance policy is with your current employer, number one, your employer makes all the decisions on your policy, not you. And yes, it may be very reasonable. It may be 1 or 2 times your salary, 1 or 2.5 times your salary. But know this, as soon as you are out the door, so is your insurance. Now, they may offer you something after the fact. The insurance company may offer you something, but I can assure you it is going to be exorbitant so far as what you would have to pay for each month. And depending on your age, and again, as you get more seasoned in the saints realm, the longer we've been on this earth, the longer and more expensive it gets. That and once we start having some health challenges, the more challenging it gets to actually find that insurance coverage. So, again, these are things that we also have to think about. You say you have private insurance. Is it private life insurance, Zebra Pet? I'm gonna call you Miss Glow. I just like that, Miss Glow, because when I see your picture every time, it just makes me think of you glowing. Um, so okay. So do you have what you find to be a reasonable, is it whole life or is it term life? If you don't mind my asking. And have you had it for a long period of time? Okay, it's American General. Now, I'm not really familiar with that company. Is that one of the ones I see advertised on TV all the time? And that's another thing. Me and my mom, we have this little discussion. Well, it says it's only X amount of dollars per month and it's guaranteed acceptance. Yep, that's where they get you. Well, they say you don't even have to fill out any medical. Okay, here's the problem with that one. Okay, so number one, you have to listen to what it says. Guaranteed acceptance does not say that they're guaranteed to pay out upon death. Because if in the fine print anywhere it asks a question about your health, or you sign, and when you signed it said that you were a healthy person, they may not have asked you, but if in your signature, if anywhere in that paperwork it said you were a healthy person, and they go back through your medical records upon your death, and they determine that you were not healthy at that time, your family probably will not be receiving a check that they can cash. So it doesn't really matter how long you had that policy. They can deny that claim. Just be very wary of that. But I prefer term because, like I said, you can get term. It's cheaper. You can get a larger amount, and then you can take, let's say, for example, if you wanted a $100,000 policy and you were paying $60 a month, and you may have been paying $75 or $100 a month on a whole life policy, which maybe was, I don't know, 50,000. So now you've doubled your coverage. You're paying less money. You can take the difference and put it into a mutual fund. So yeah, yours is a little different, Terry, because you are a veteran. So that's different. Hopefully Uncle Sam taking real good care of you. And he should. I would ask some questions, Miss Glow, just to see. You know what I mean? Because all they can do is answer your questions or not answer your questions. But if you've had your policy for a while, I would definitely ask questions because you want to be informed of what will happen. Because here's the thing, at some point, we all got to leave this earth. And we want to make sure that the people that we leave behind are cared for. And I will say this, unless things change, as of right now, we can leave $1 million policy, and the insurance company, whatever that company will be, can literally cut that check and send it directly to your heirs, to your beneficiaries, and no taxes or anything else will touch that money. They can then take that money and hopefully wisely go and invest that money. So they will then have your legacy that you have left behind. And I think that's something that a lot of us don't think about. We don't think about the fact that that is a way for us to leave a generational wealth behind. Yeah, we want to leave businesses, and we want to leave houses and land and things of that nature, and all of that's fine. All of that's well and good, but an insurance policy is the quickest way that we can do that, and it is the most least expensive way for us to do that. So yeah, I just wanted to come on and get on my soapbox for a couple of minutes and talk to y'all about that. Hey, Pastor Bridget, how you doing, Apostle? Thank you for stopping in this evening. But yeah, like I said, I just wanted to talk to everybody about that. Like I said, I'm a financial coach. You can set up time with me. I'm licensed, and I will be happy to help you. My thing is to help you get out of debt, to help you leave a legacy for your family, to make sure that you are, properly covered, properly protected. And let's look at what you already have, because there's no need of going back and reinventing the wheel. If you already have something that covers you, that covers your family, there's no need of going back and redoing it. Let's make sure you've got a will in place. Let's make sure that everything is taken care of that needs to be taken care of. That's what it's all about. You know what I mean? That's it. That's all. So yeah, y'all, we can go ahead and talk about our AI. So we were on the other night and we talked about AI. So do y'all have any questions now about AI? Because I know my girls, we were talking today and they were doing some things. And of course, now we are in October. And of course, it is Breast Cancer Awareness Month. And I have family members that I always want to honor. I've got a couple that have passed and I honor them. I've got a couple that have survived, and I want to always speak for them and let them know how much I love and appreciate the fight that they have put up for us. But and I've always, like, I want to put out some designs and just always want to make October just a special month, because and it's not just women that deal with breast cancer, men do too. But that's the month that I guess for me, I'm not gonna say it starts at the holiday season, but it starts off the awareness season, because then I know we've also got heart awareness month coming up too. So but yeah, breast cancer awareness month has started. So yeah, anybody got anything they want to think? So anyway, back to what I was saying about the AI. We were talking about they were working on projects. We've got one that's been sewing her little hiney parts off, and she's got some really cute purses she's working on now, and she's already completed one. And so we were talking about that, and one has been doing some beautiful beaded items, some bracelets and things of that nature. Thank you so much for the roses, y'all. I appreciate it. They sent across a little gold. I got to get 4 roses. I think I've gotten a couple. I appreciate y'all. Thank y'all so much. But I was mentioning to you guys the other night about using Gemini to do mock-ups, and so I wish I could show y'all the mock-ups, but I showed it to a couple of them today. Don't sleep on Gemini and your mock-ups. What say you, Lady Thickums, on the mock-ups from Gemini? She said,
I haven't even tried it because as of right now, I'm cutting fabric.
See, she busy sewing. I told y'all she been sewing her little honey off. But you saw what I did. Okay, so hold up. She
Yes,
said
I
she
saw
using
what you
Chat
did.
GPT.
I did see what you did, and I'm gonna try. I said I was gonna try it, but then I started cutting my fabric up.
Okay.
So I got a little sidetrack with that.
Okay.
But I think when I go lay down tonight, I'm gonna try it because I got to try it. My designs, I can't find them.
Oh, okay. Okay, so Miss Glow, you said you using Chat GPT, but it's not completing the project. Now, when you say it's not completing the project, do you mean like it's kind of getting into where like it starts and then it's thinking and then it stops, it doesn't complete your design? You can come on and speak. You want me to invite you back in? Hang on, let me see if I can invite you. Cause hold up. Hey there. Hold up. Black and Sassy Fifi. Hey, how you doing? Hold up. Who is this I'm speaking to? Fifi, who is you, Fifi? Cause we had them names on here, and I don't be knowing. She said it said Black and Sassy Fifi. She said, "Hey, Ramonda."
Oh, okay, I see it.
So yeah, she said we grew up together. Oh my Lord. Hold up. I can't see the picture.
Press it. Press her.
Oh,
and
press
then
it.
It'll come up.
Hold up. Who is this? Hang on. Look, I done made myself bigger.
I was just gonna say you can't be.
Dadgummit. Okay, now see, hold up. Okay, I'm gonna have to follow her. It say I'm following her. Nope. Okay, I'm following her now. I'm gonna have to go check it out and see exactly who this is. I got to see the face. So hey, Fifi. Lisa who? Belvedere. Lisa. Hold up now. There's a couple Lisas. Okay, so Lisa Williams. Let's see here.
Hold up. Her name is Lisa Belvedere.
Yeah, now we grew up in Belvedere, honey. We went to Belvedere Elementary. Oh, yeah. Girl, Lisa right over there. Like literally the street over. Hey girl, hey. So okay, Miss Glow. So you got a couple things that you might be dealing with. Are you now on Chat GPT 5? Because if you're on Chat GPT 5, I have noticed that I have been having some of those issues as well. You're not on GPT 5. Okay, now,
You sure?
I was about to say, because I have had some of the issues with that on 5. But what I will tell you is this. Is it giving you an error message, or is it just hanging up on it? Like where it's just kind of going to where it's like it's thinking and thinking and thinking, but it's never actually coming back out of it.
Can she come in?
That's what I was about to say. Let me see. Oh, there it is. Okay. It says she connected. There she is. You know, y'all know I'm a little slow. Oh, look, there's Courtney.
Hi, I'm here.
There you are. Hey.
Yeah. It's giving me a message like you have done the portion for today. Check back tomorrow at 12
Okay.
o'clock.
So
Maxed out.
yeah, that's what I was about to say. Are you on the subscription or are you on the free?
I think it's a free because I'm not paying for it. They say I should download 5.
Okay.
And
Now,
pay $19 a month.
Well, if you pay $19 a month, then that shouldn't be a problem. But yes, you should download the 5. But I will tell you, I really am, especially for some of the designs. I am kind of, and I'm a Chat GPT girl, and everybody knows me. I'm a Chat GPT girl. But I kind of like the Gemini, and that's with Google.
I'm gonna try the Gemini.
And that's with Google. And it's free.
Oh, Gemini is free?
Yes.
And can it create the image? Like,
Yes.
It does. It does. And to be transparent, again, this your girl right here. I'm telling y'all, I'm the AI queen now. And I did not name myself that because I think that's a little vain. But
We named her.
but what I will say is this. I will go to Chat GPT. My girl is named Michelle. And I'm like, Michelle, sis, this is what I need. Give me a prompt for it. So I will get her to give me the prompt that I want.
Oh.
Then I will take the prompt
And go to Google.
and go to Gemini.
Okay.
And so I will also let her do it too. And then I choose which one I like the best.
Oh, I'm gonna do that tonight.
See, you want to come over here because I'm dropping gems, baby. And this is what you get for free. Imagine what you get for the paid one when I do that, when the challenge come through.
Yeah, I need to get in the game. Step up my AI game. How to create image. I want to do a blog post. I want to create a blog.
Yes.
And I was trying to create the blogs, the color and whatever. And it's like I started like from Sunday. So like every day I can only do like 3 prompts and it tell you to come back tomorrow.
Oh.
It's not the paid version.
Yeah, that's what it sounds like. However, do you have Canva?
Yes, I have Canva.
Okay. Canva has really stepped up their AI game as well. Canva has a good bit of AI things in it as well. Okay. Canva, you've got when you first log in, and up at the top, well, depending on what version you've got, there's one that says Canva AI, and I believe that's off on the right side. Then on the left side, once you get in and you're creating an actual project, if you scroll down like that side where you've got the elements and all of that, once you go down a little farther under apps, you'll see Magic AI. So you can make images there. You can also make images under the Canva AI. So there's a lot of different ways you can get what you need. But you're going to want to go to my website and get on the waiting list for the challenge in October. It's October 20th through the 24th. And we're going to open up the sign up for the challenge probably like the 8th or 9th of the month.
Okay.
But that should give you some stuff that you can work with.
Yeah, but thank you. I appreciate it.
Absolutely.
I appreciate it. Yeah.
Well, thank you so much for stopping in, and thank you so much for liking the live and sharing the live. I appreciate it.
You're welcome. You come on every day?
I'm gonna try to get myself to where I'm coming on every day. But I've been busy building my website, and I'm also in school, and I'm also getting these certifications. So I've been busy.
Oh.
Yeah, so I at least try to come on 2 to maybe 3 times a week. Yeah. I'm gonna try to at least try to come on Sunday evenings, and maybe Wednesdays, and maybe Fridays. Just depends on what my week looks like.
Discord?
Discord? You know what I'm gonna try to start doing? I'm gonna try to actually start posting the days and times that I'm gonna come on, so that everybody will know. That way you'll be able to come on. And yeah, by the way, if you are on Facebook,
yeah,
I actually have a group over there. It's called Mommies to Moguls. The same thing as the name here.
Mommies?
Mommies to Moguls. And it's in the groups. And sometimes I'll do lives over there. And we'll post, like if I'm gonna do a live on Zoom, you'll see my my group over there. You'll see the links and stuff over there. Hey, Boss Crafton. I'm sorry, boo. I didn't see you come in.
Zebra Pet Glow, Miss Glow. Come on and join us, Glow. Come on and join us now.
I am.
Okay.
I feel left out sometime.
All right.
I'm gonna go.
Okay.
Facebook. I'm gonna left the link in the bio. Let's check.
All right. Sounds good. All right, Miss Terry, you quiet this evening. How you doing? How's Nana duty this week?
It's going. Matter of fact, they're staying the night tonight, but that's more because of my advantage. Because they're out of school tomorrow, so that means I don't have to get up.
Ah, yeah, that's smart.
Smart.
And they can sleep.
Right, exactly.
So I'm like, okay, y'all stay here.
All right. Okay, so I guess we look. I'm missing a rose.
I sent you a text to tell you the day where.
All right, we got one more year.
Yeah, we got one more rose to get in 35 seconds, 34 seconds. Come on, somebody give me a rose. I don't know what these things do, and they be sending me.
Give another one.
Yeah, they send me all of these little things, and I don't know what any of them do, y'all. Oh, I got it. Thank you. We got it. Yay. Listen, when I tell y'all I don't have a clue, y'all, I truly don't have a clue.
It's okay. We're just gonna keep doing them.
Yeah, we're gonna keep doing it.
Yeah, we'll figure it out later.
Yeah, we'll get it later. Figure something out, whatever it is. You sent me a message?
I put it on here when I just typed it in and told you that they were here.
Oh, I didn't see that. How I missed that?
I can't figure out how to
Hey girls. Are they can they see us?
They in the room watching their iPads.
Oh, okay.
I don't have them. And I'm like, well, one, I just finished the class, and then
Oh yeah,
I was
that's
like,
right.
Okay. Then I went to the live, and I'm like, they can just stay right on in there because they quiet.
Yeah.
And the only thing they asked me for was, could they have some extra time on their iPads because their mother has them set to go off at 8:30 because they know it's time to go to bed.
Right.
So they go off. I'm like, no, y'all can have some extra time. Y'all can have all the way up to 10 o'clock. So
Okay. All right. Well, I understand that. Hey, Case Designs. Thank you for stopping by. Hey, Purdy Divine. Oh, excuse me. Purdy Divine KP. How you doing this evening?
But I had so much stuff to do.
Yeah, I was about to say, I started to send you a little message this afternoon, but I thought about it. I said, nope, she's on inner duty. I just was wondering how you were coming with your list of things to do this week.
To tell you the truth, I had Grace did all of the stuff for me, had me on the schedule, and I don't think I've done one single thing that's on that list yet. Because it's this and this. No, let me take that back. I did get a list of some of the freedom homes around here.
Okay.
And I did do my classes.
Right.
And I'm working on my designs. But even the class, they give their homework in that class to work on the design because it's a 2-day class.
Okay.
And it's 3 hours
each
day.
Okay. I got you.
On top of the fact that she's an hour behind. I mean,
she's Central Time.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've got
I was like, oh my gosh.
My 3D class, I've still got to actually work on the projects, and that was August, I think.
Yes, ma'am.
Yep.
And then, I'm trying to come up with the Canva images that I want to use for this class, and so it's like I got to think about what it is that I want to do. So I had the images that meet that particular theme,
right?
And the colors and
right.
all of that. So it's not like I haven't been doing stuff. I just haven't been doing stuff that's on that list of things to do.
Okay. I mean, I get that. And so,
it happens like that.
Yeah. And so, I can give you some grace when it comes to all of that. I don't have any issues with that. But, we got the weekend. And if you at least have your list when Monday hits, you can kind of hit the ground running. And if you're at the very least, did Grace put you a letter together that you can put, email out or what have you?
On top of now, I told you I was sick last week.
Yes.
And what I do now but turn around and I'm catching a cold.
Oh Lord.
So I'm like,
you tell she's
okay,
yeah.
Break.
Yep, I could tell. I understand, cause listen, man, I coughed for how long, y'all? Like I really just now. Yeah, I just really fully got rid of that cough about 2 weeks ago from the beginning of August.
And so I'm hoping that they don't catch it because I don't want them sick. And even though they go to their dad on Monday, so if they get sick on Sunday, it ain't my problem. That's his problem.
Okay. I heard that. I fully understood, and I heard that, and I got the whole message. I understood. Yeah.
But I wouldn't want that to happen.
Right. I know. I know.
Well, yeah, whatever.
Yes. Yes.
And now that you remind her understand how it is. Coach understand how it is.
I do.
You got shit sick, she shut down. We was pushing. Go lay down.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, they listen. Although I will say, last night was my first night back to being semi-normal. Like when I say semi-normal, I stayed awake and in the den until 1:30 a.m. I laid down and I was awake before the clock went off at 7. And I did not go off to sleep when I lay down. So like I was impressed. And now I did not even take a nap until I ate. And I didn't eat. Let's see, Matthew went down there to get the food. I ate about, I don't know what time it was when I ate. But now, once I ate, it was a wrap. It was done. Like, over with. I ate some good old country food. I had rutabagas, turnips. I had pot roast with some rice and gravy. Cornbread. Fat. It was over. It was over. It was over with. It was done. Cause I went so hard to sleep, the phone fell out of my lap. It was done. So I don't even know how long I slept for. But then once I woke up, I've been moving and grooving ever since. But yeah. So I just kind of, like I said, wanted to come in this evening and talk about the insurance thing because that really bothered me. And I don't. Here's my thing, right? One of my favorite sayings is, when you know better, you do better. And so I feel like if I know something, then I'm responsible to try to tell people, as many people as I can tell them. Okay. Now, if you choose not to listen, hey, that ain't on me. That's on you. But if I can tell people that, hey, listen, if you have this insurance and it's the only insurance you can get, you know what? Keep it. But if you've got grandkids, if you've got kids, if you've got other people in your life and they are in good health and they are young, they just now got married, they have young families, let's see if we can't get them in a position so that when they leave here, they leave a legacy behind them. Let's do that. So that's what I really wanted to come on today. Because like I said, I don't want somebody else to sit down and be like, hold up, we done paid in how much money to this insurance company? My grandmama paid how much? And she been paying this money for how many years? And this how much they gonna send us? And we got to pay almost all of this to the funeral home company. We not gonna have anything left. We gonna lose the house. Because we can't afford to pay the rest of the mortgage. You know what I mean? I don't want to see that happen to anybody else's family. Not people that I know. Not people that I'm connected with. So that's why I wanted to come on here this evening. I don't want somebody to sit down. Most of the time, people don't even think about it. They like, oh, well, we got a check. We gonna have, when the check coming, how much my part gonna be?
Woo, Lord.
See, I got this one thing though. Like now, I do want to leave something for my grandkids.
Mm-hmm.
But when I look at the kids, I ain't leaving y'all enough. Y'all old enough. Y'all should have had something by now. If you don't, it ain't my job to take care of you.
Well, yeah, I mean, but see, and that's your choice because you can choose who you leave as the beneficiary. You can choose who you leave as the contingent beneficiary. Because you can have more than one beneficiary.
I'm like, I want it all split between the grandkids. The kids, I don't know what to tell y'all.
Well, I mean, the kids grown. You did your part to get them to where they need to be.
Y'all grown.
Yeah.
If y'all don't have your own insurance and your own whatever,
they on their own.
They on their own. but then if they leave here before I do, their kids gonna be looking at me.
Yeah, their kids gonna be looking at you. Cause their kids is like, I can't do nothing. Grandma, what's up? Mimi, I don't know what they call you, Nana. What's up?
They
Help
gonna
us.
be looking at me that all the grandkids have insurance because I got insurance on all of the grandkids.
Right.
when they was young.
Right.
And that's because I knew their parents weren't responsible enough to give them something. Like, somebody got to have something.
Right. Exactly. And obviously, if you get those little grow up plans and things of that nature, it's very inexpensive. It's very reasonable. And that's the smart thing to do, is to get it, because at that point, there's no issues about health. You know what I'm saying? You can get a policy for a very inexpensive amount. And that's what I did with, my kid. He just turned 18. So, the company, I was only able, got to be 18 in order for him to get one. Now, I could have put him on mine as a rider under the age of 18, but he was so close to 18, I just waited. And so, but at that age with no health issues, like, you can get $100,000 for like pennies almost. It's very inexpensive to get a huge policy. And so, like, for him, like, once he gets married and starts to have kids, it's like, bro, you need to go ahead and look at really having a policy that would cover replacement of your income, so that if something were to happen to you and your income is no longer available for your family, what would happen to them? Because that's what insurance is really about. It's not about what can you borrow against. It is about, if your income is no longer there, what would happen to your family?
The insurance is pretty cheap when they little. All except for, well, all of them were riders at first.
Right.
But then I ran into the one when one of my grandsons turned 18.
Mm-hmm.
It was hard to do his because he was misdiagnosed a couple times. He ended up having to get an amputation when he was 16.
Oh, wow.
And so that made it a little bit more expensive.
Right.
For his.
Right.
But it ain't all that cheap when you got 9 grandkids.
Right. Now, I'm fixing to switch up, y'all, for just a minute. There the New Orleans baby just stopped on. Did y'all see my AI twin yet?
I did. It was good.
We
Which
gonna.
thing did you use that?
I ain't telling you. It's gonna be in that challenge. You got to come to the challenge.
I'm gonna come to the challenge.
I know you will. I know you coming. But we can't decide who gonna be on here listening tonight. So see, they ain't getting all the free gems. Now I dropped gems now. Y'all know I dropped gems. But they ain't getting all the free gems tonight. But yes, honey, my AI twin. Y'all ain't seen nothing. She's speaking Spanish, baby. My husband talking about, I ain't know you could speak Spanish that well. So you wait till you see me speaking Russian, baby.
Don't let me try to find some time. I don't know how to do it by the time you do the challenge.
Baby. Okay.
Look,
hold up. I'll let you go ahead and teach that class then, girl. Look, I'll be looking for somebody to help me out with the classes. You can go ahead and teach that one then, girl. Let you slide right on up in there.
I ain't saying I was trying to do all that. But I want to figure out, see, you piqued I was like, okay, now I need to figure out how to do this.
See, that's what's up. Hold up, did I not invite the child? I thought I had invited. Did she leave?
Because wasn't you that wanted to know how to do those videos with
the angels? The angel
Person
wings.
just transitioned in the angel wings.
Yes,
Mhm.
ma'am. Have you learned it?
Nope, but I'm taking the class this month because she's teaching it, and I'm like, okay, well, I'm taking that one.
Well, there you go.
Please take that class. Let me know.
There you go.
Know how much you charge for your class?
When she said, "Oh, I'm teaching that one at the end of the month," I was like, "Okay, here we go again."
There you go.
Right. Because she's the one that I do the obituary classes with, but she's going to do that class, and she said it the other day. I was like, okay, when you putting it out so I can go sign up?
Right. Matter of fact, share it. Share the link.
Speaking of which, yes, I've got to take that sneaker class. I did get it. Thank you, ma'am.
Okay.
Because I will be taking that one.
But
Hey, Judy. Thank you for stopping in tonight. Hey, Queenie. I don't know where Lita went. I don't know if she having problems getting in and on. I done sent her an invite and she gone. She didn't connect.
you didn't want to say baby tonight?
I'm sure I got it somewhere on the recording.
And she gives a replay. And it's a lifetime replay.
Yes, and that's the best part.
That's good.
Right here. We are not gatekeeping.
Well, yeah, I do that too. I don't gatekeep now. No, you get your recordings with me.
Yeah, you do.
In fact, I'm over here now on YouTube Live. But then let's see what else we got going on. Now, Miss Terry, she finna teach. Speaking of gatekeeping, she finna teach the gatefold obituary class this month.
So it's this month?
Yes, Miss Terry. What date we got that on the calendar for?
The 12th.
All right. It's over on the website, m2mluxworld.com. Go to the live classes section.
The other thing she's teaching, and I haven't seen anybody doing it yet, but the retractable memorial on signs to put up.
The banners.
The retractable one.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's doing that one too. I was like, okay, that's two more things I get to learn.
Okay, I'm gonna need you to stop learning right now. I'm gonna need you to start working, ma'am.
I know.
Now, if that ain't the pot calling the kettle ashy.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, daily dose of her.
You calling it black? It's not even ashy. It's just black.
But I think we all.
Hey, Daddy. I know, right? Listen. I just had to say that because I think it's funny. Because I'm sitting here getting certified and qualified. 2 more classes, y'all. 2 more classes. I got this class finishes up on Sunday. The next one starts on Monday. And then the next one starts on the 10th of November. And I will be done the Sunday before Christmas.
All right.
I've already set up with my advisor so I can get my graduation stuff together. Bachelor. And then I don't know what I'm going to do next. I don't know. I might just go ahead and hop right on in there.
Well, I'm finished. I am done.
I can't never say that.
2 masters, I'm like, that's it. I ain't doing no more.
I can't say that. I don't really intend on it, but because I am all about learning, and especially like with this AI, because I'm like an AI engineer, that would be really cool. But I kind of, like I got my psychology and my biblical studies, and I'm really enjoying the biblical studies, especially like learning how to, I'm not going to say translate, but learning how to exegete in the word and being able to put the word out there for people to fully understand it and to be able to No
Apply
way. Yes, being able to rightly apply the word. Man, when I sit there and I look at some of the stuff and it's like the stuff you grew up hearing, it's like, man, these wow. That's just wow.
Is that what they were saying? Is that what they were trying to tell me?
Well,
'Cause I wasn't getting that.
yeah, that's where the problem comes in at, is because the things that they were saying is not really what it was intended to say. Because if you don't really go through and look at where it was intended, what the actual translation was, who wrote it, who it was written to, and the time in which it was written, and then if you only take out just one or two phrases, or one or two lines out of the entire book, then you're kind of really not appropriately representing what it was intended to mean.
Well, I think a lot of people take it and they use the parts that benefit them.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they leave out the rest of it.
Yep, exactly.
Before, after, and they just use that little piece that's going to apply to them or their agenda.
Right. And that's it right there, is their agenda. That's what we're talking about in most cases, is their own personal agenda.
Mhm.
Yeah. So yeah, you can, like I said, with me, I'm always just going to be a student. I mean, just even if it's just me, like me and Matthew were sitting here and we were talking about stores and shopping centers in our area. And of course, he's, like I said, he's 18. And I was naming off some stores that used to be in this area. And we got a Hobby Lobby that just came not too long ago, and it's in an old Bi-Lo's. And then I said, well, the store that's across the street, he's like, well, that shopping center, that needs to be torn down. Like, boy, that shopping center used to be jumping. He's like, what are you talking about? I'm like, boy, that shopping center used to have an Otasco in it. And he's like, oh, what? I'm like, Otasco? I have never heard of such. Well, no, because they filed bankruptcy and went out in 1989. He's like, well, what did they have? I'm like, well, why are you talking about it? We also had a J.M. Fields. What was that? Well, they were kind of like a precursor to your Walmarts here. They were a discount store. He just kind of looked at me like I was speaking a whole foreign language, not even a Spanish. Like I was like, he's like, what did they sell? I'm like, oh, they had all kinds of things in there. J.M. Fields was like, I think most of these were like regional, because apparently Otasco started in Oklahoma. And so they were only in 12 states. But I remember my grandmama and granddaddy used to go there because my grandmama had a credit card there. And I remember they had tires, because every time you walked in the store, it smelled like rubber. But they had tires and they had refrigerators and washing machines and dryers. But, like that was that was like the store. And so, yeah, but, I was telling him, we were talking about just how things are cyclical. And he was saying that the shopping center, which at one time was a jumping little shopping center, it had the Walmart and it had the Goodies and Bi-Lo and some other It's Fashion. I think that was It's Fashion was in that shopping center. Anyway, it had a lot of little stores and stuff in it, and this had different little incarnations of stuff coming through there. But we're getting a Burlington's now and all that stuff. But
Really? Where?
Burlington's
That
is
shopping center?
yeah, Burlington's gonna be where Hobby Lobby, where Roses was.
Oh, sugar, that now.
Yeah, and now we're also getting a Five Below and Old Navy. I guess I don't know where Old
So
Navy's
they
going.
really building up over there.
Yeah.
'Cause, we just got a Five Below on Robert
Yep.
Sanders.
That's what I told Matthew. I said it sounds like they're putting a smaller version over here of what's over there on Robert C. Daniel. But and that's what I told him. I said stores kind of follow each other in clusters. So like if you get one of the stores, normally you have those other same sort of stores following. If there's space for it, they normally follow each other, because what it is they look for the same sort of demographics. And if like, well, if that store is there and they're successful, then they kind of follow along behind it. Also, they end up normally using the same retail group, commercial real estate company normally courts the same companies or courts the same, groups. Anyway, yeah, well, again, that goes into that, I've been around this block a few times. When I worked for Party City Atlanta, when it was in business, the man that owned Party City Atlanta also owned a retail commercial real estate group. So his company also would go in. Hey, Lachey, how you doing this evening? They also would go in, and it was a good move for him, because you have a company that develops commercial property, and then they would also lease retail space in shopping centers and malls and things. So if you're looking for a space to put your store in, who better to go to than your other company? If they're building retail spaces, then guess what? You can have them build a space for you, or at least they're going to know of a space that's available that would accommodate what you're looking for. So yeah. Hey, Crafty Creations. So yeah, they would always know, like, the up and coming new areas, what demographics had changed, where he would want to put stores and locations. So yeah. And it's interesting to look at some of the things that companies look at when they're making decisions on what they're going to do, and where they're going to look at putting a new retail location. All right, Boss Crafton, you've been quiet this evening. What's going on, girl?
I'm just over here trying to create an image for a Carter jacket. That's it.
Oh, my boo-boo. Have you been over and checked out my girl? My other little friend?
Yeah, both of them about the same thing.
Okay.
He's
So
just a little faster.
yeah, Gemini's definitely faster. So what kind of prompts are you giving her?
There's simple things like I want to do a jacket that have Mississippi State, Philadelphia Eagles, and the Falcons. They represent everything that his papa like and his dad like.
Okay.
And stays clean. So us. So I'm trying to put all three of the teams in one thing to try to put it on the jacket.
So are you trying to make all of it at one time, or are you doing individual designs?
Well, I started doing all of it at one time. Now I'm just getting just the logos by itself.
Okay.
Yeah.
I would say go to chat, get chat to give you your prompt, and then take that prompt and like get Danielle to really give you tell her, hey, this is for my 4-year-old grandson, and I want it to be da 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 da. I want it to be sporty. I want it to be for a boy. I want it to be, blah 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 blah. I would say include it in. All right, Nana, go ahead, get you something to eat, cause we don't want you passing out. You have a good night. But yeah, I would be really specific with what I want. Let her give you a prompt, then have her generate that prompt, and then let Gemini generate that prompt and see what you get.
Okay.
Hey, Jamie. But yeah, I would try that and see if that works out for you. But we've been on for almost an hour, and I think I'm finna shut it down and see if I can get a little bit of work done By the way, y'all, I did get my TikTok shop open.
Okay, congratulations.
All right. We're gonna see what happens because I haven't done anything to like promote it. I just kind of wanted to see how things were going to go. Hey Melody. I just kind of wanted to see how things would work out, you know, so far as actually getting it posted. So I did put a couple designs on there today, and I'm going to try to put some more things on there between now and the end of the week. And then maybe next week I'll start actually promoting the designs that I've posted on there.
Oh, you don't motivate me. Thank you, Coach.
All right.
I'll be calling you with questions. Thank you, Karen.
All righty. Y'all know I be doing what I be doing. That's why that was part of the reason why I was up to 1:30 this morning. I might be up to 1:30 in the morning. But we'll see. But anyway, yeah, y'all go ahead and go get busy. Do what y'all gonna do. And we'll holler at each other later on.
Alrighty.
All right. Y'all have a good night. Thank y'all for hanging out with me. And I will see y'all soon. Good night.